A staffing shortage in the West Springfield Police Department has led to a cut at West Springfield Middle School, at least through the fall of this year.
The town announcing that the middle school will be losing its school resource officer. Western Mass News reporter Madison Lasowski joins us live from outside the police department in West Side with more information. Madison.
Yeah, Chris and Amanda, town officials are emphasizing that this decision is only temporary, but that it directly links to staffing shortages at the West Springfield Police Department, including officers who are currently out on injury leave. Now, according to the town's chief of operations, who spoke with Police Chief Gearing today, they say in part, quote, based on anticipated staffing improvements, including a recruit class graduating later this summer and the expected return of some officers currently out of work, the chief's best case estimate is that the middle school SRO position could be restored by November. Still, that leaves the middle school without an officer to look over their students and mitigate conflicts for at least 3 months of the next school year. The town says that the police department will keep close coordination with school administrators, plus officers will remain available to respond to any issues at the school. The department is also looking to make operational changes aimed at creating more staffing flexibility and overtime opportunities to address shortages and return the position as soon as possible. Now, town officials emphasize that student and staff safety is their top priority. We did reach out to the West Springfield Police Department for comment. They do not have one at this time. However, if you have an opinion about this and you want to make your voice heard tonight, there is a meeting that you can attend. It is in West Springfield. The details are on your screen right now, and it's at 6 o'clock. It's a school committee meeting. Again, details on your screen now. Plus, if you're unable to make it, it can be streamed on the Town of West Springfield website. While this particular discussion is not on the agenda, parents tell me off camera that they do plan on attending and speaking out regarding their opinions on this matter to bring an officer back into the school, hopefully as soon as possible. For now, reporting live in West Springfield, Madison Lasowski, Western Mass News.